back again with another one. SOS in the building. Obviously, you got myself, DG in the building, as always. Keeping it fresh.
Hand gestures, crazy.
Come on, gotta do it for the visuals, my guy.
He's active.
To the left of me, who you got in the building?
Already know it's your boy 365. Come on, man. You know how we do. We hit the pod again. SOS.
Sing, how you feeling?
You can see the banner in the back. He ain't playing no games.
Okay.
You feel me?
Big promo.
Come on.
Say, feeling good?
Feeling good as always, man. Feeling good, feeling good. Ready to have another episode. We're gonna continue that talk about, you know, relationships and cheating. I've got a couple other things I want to throw out there.
Okay, couple more on the spanner. Okay. To the right, who you got?
It's your boy T in the building as always, man. Let's go, people. Welcome back. SOS to the world and back.
Say, fresh from holiday.
Yeah, man. Fresh from sun, but then
Come back to depression.
Come on, it's just sad, man. But much needed break. Back to the grind now, fam.
I'm not gonna ask how you are, fam.
This is the last stretch.
Man, just come back to the
Man, just come back, fam. Where do you go? You gonna tell them?
No, mind their business.
Okay, man, let me give the country a little shout out. No. Okay,
Keep it down low.
secret.
You might see me again. No, but all in all, good, man. Ready for the last lap till summer, fam. Then the Shire can really begin again. That's summertime.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw it over to my boy 365. He's got the dial-in for this week.
So yeah, obviously this is just off the back of a last episode we had. Great conversation.
Sorry, I missed it, lads.
It's alright, it happened. Obviously, yeah, if you ain't seen that, go check the YouTube. It'll be dropping soon. By the time this is out, that should be out anyway. Yeah, you can see that. You can see those visuals there. Great conversation. Well, yeah, we spoke about cheating in relationships, or
Different
the
layers.
way my brother DG was saying, the different layers to cheating. So the certain things we spoke about, obviously now, within that time there's been responses. The first thing we're going to touch on to get out of the way is the omelete. So obviously we all know about my man flipping, was that the omelete?
His situation, yeah.
His situation, his girl cart. Cool. Obviously then, off the back of that, she had dropped a response. So obviously the response, I'm not going to play the whole response, but I'll sum up what she was saying.
Summarize it.
She was basically saying that raw how, like, they had a conversation about that situation. So supposedly, he knew that if she was gonna get called out, she was gonna go up. Do you get what I'm saying? So it seems as if there was a prior understanding, but I think she definitely done too much. Like, if you're gonna go up, cool, you're gonna go up, but for you to go up and go do all of that, you went too far. But she
Go off and have fun, not show out, fam.
yeah, she done a public apology. She said that, and then she obviously just like, yeah, like she's sorry that she shouldn't have done that. She clocked obviously she was moving a bit mad and rare, but he knew, and they had that conversation, and bam, and yeah, that's it really. But then off the back of that, bro got 20k from Kais and that. He done 20
That's a
verse
bit
1.
too much. It's not that
You
deep,
get
man.
me?
It's not
See
that
him all
deep.
doing ads now, fam.
Yeah, it's not that
That's
deep,
like,
man.
bro, it is what it is. You get me? Sometimes
Obviously, make the most of it. Make
yeah,
a
we got
way of
monetizing
shooting,
it,
bro.
and that's what bro's doing. It's just throwing to his lap. So
Yeah,
big him up.
literally, bro.
So that happened. I want to talk
Keep it
about
in
something
mind.
different as well. I want to talk about like obviously not marriage, but how you can take a commitment with someone and not even know them at all, yeah, or someone how people can just really bring to life a facade. So there's something on TikTok that if you don't know about, it's called Who the F Did I Marry, yeah? Cool. And obviously I'm going to play the summary for you and for the listeners, for the people that, for some of you are watching, but it's 50 episodes. I think it's 50, is it 10 or 5? I can't remember. It's a lot. She's done 50 episodes on TikTok and it's a lot.
Well, 5 minutes each.
Yeah, like 50 episodes. I think they're 5 minutes, 50 episodes of a whole story. But I've got the summary here. And basically, the positives is, before I play the story, is that off this story, she was able to make money off TikTok, like a lot, because people were locked in and listened to every single thing. So her story was actually something she was able to monetize off and, you know, make some money.
So she actually made peace.
She made money off the story,
That's
but
good,
what
man.
happened to her is actually fucked. So I'm going to play it and then we'll
expose
talk
you
about
after that.
it. You ready, yeah?
Good enough.
The Fuck Did I Marry TikToks. I will summarize here. Basically, this really kind, nice, and also intelligent woman goes on this date with this guy. He tells her he's like a VP of a company. He just moved to Atlanta, Georgia for his job. Said he had a bunch of money in an offshore account from arena football and also maybe from his high-paying job, allegedly. COVID hits, so they quarantined together. He keeps telling her he's gonna buy a house. They go look at houses. There's always an excuse. Something always happens. It falls through. He had provided her with some paperwork, like a Chase pre-qualified loan. He would talk to his family every day. Never on speakerphone though, so he didn't know who was on the other side of that phone call. They eventually get married. He keeps having issues when realtors ask for proof of funds, and so she gets a little bit suspicious. She realizes, hey, he actually hasn't put offers on these houses that he's claimed he's put offers on. And she basically realizes that everything that he's ever told her is a lie. She contacts his ex-wife. He pretended the ex-wife had a daughter that died. Did not happen. The ex-wife basically corroborated what she had already believed, was that everything out of this man's mouth was a lie. He did not have money. He was like paying for things though, but not expensive things, you know, just like little things here and there. It wasn't like he was a total mooch off of her, and it doesn't look like he's done anything destructive to her financially, which is very positive. He did put a different social security number on his marriage license than on a form that they had filled out for her job because she needed to do a background check when she was getting a new job, which is kind of how a lot of this came out. Then she's able to run like a more thorough background check on him when she has his proper social, and at some point realizes that he was a felon. She ends up in contact with his family and realizes that none of them speak to him, so all of these phone calls that he has every morning, it's like either nobody's on the other side of that or somebody else's, but she's kind of thinking nobody ever was. And he was having like full-fledged conversations like with the phone up to his ear. So she basically talks to his family and they're like,
That's the number
broken
combo.
ties. He's been a liar since he was a kid.
Spice, man.
People that she had met in his life, she recontacts them and they're like, they've cut ties with them. So he has like no real friends or family. Like everybody seems to have issues with him. So their story is basically about uncovering these things and how good of a liar he was. He was doing like a lot of Google screenshots like of his bank statement. Like he would just screenshot something and like pretend like he was like logging into his bank and be like, oh here, like here's my checking account statement. So she thought that he had some money, but they were definitely like red flags along the way. And so I think the interesting part to this is that she's very well spoken, she's very organized, she's clearly intelligent, she has some great analogies along the way.
Clearly she
And
ain't.
she's also like holding
No, you're saying
herself.
this.
I don't want to say accountable, that's probably not the right term, but like she's very self-reflective, which is appreciated. She tells you kind of the good and the bad. And you kind of feel for her. She was like going through COVID lockdown. She really wanted to find her partner, and she's just very likable. I am curious now that this has become so public, like what else is going to come out about him, because, you know, she's obviously able to find out a lot because she's quite curious and did a lot of research, but I'm sure there's more that people don't know, so it'll be interesting to see what comes out. And since he was like writing different social security numbers, like I'm wondering if there's something there. I had asked a question in my last video about, you know, if the marriage could have been avoided. I did do a little bit of research, and some states do say that like if your partner didn't tell you that they were a felon prior, that might be grounds to voiding the marriage. However, I think Georgia is a little bit more difficult, but I do think that there's like enough there to potentially have some type of an argument for fraud. I definitely don't think I did her justice, but that is kind of a very, very...
Yeah, so that was a bit long, but you can imagine she put that into 50 episodes. Yeah. So I just wanted to say, you see when people say, or even when women say men can lie, this brother is the definition of that.
Yeah.
You're a fucking fool, fam. No, stop all of that, man. I'm tired of women and they're stupid. Where's the accountability? How the hell do you get twanged by a man so well to the point you marry him? Sharp. No one's that.
I'm not praising, man, but.
Nah, man, women are fucking stupid, man. I'm tired of hearing these dumb stories, bro. Women are actually dumb. No, stop it.
You can't say that.
You can't say
Stop.
that.
How the hell you get married to man's a whole felony you never knew?
Bro,
He gave
He
a
played the
security-
game.
So who's more the fool? You for running quick to marry him and not doing your assessments properly?
No, I don't think she was.
Or
quick.
him.
No, again,
For running
that's
game.
That's a submarine, so they probably went together for.
How long were they together?
I don't know.
I've got so many
This-
questions.
Remember, this is from COVID, isn't it? So this is from like what 2020 to now. So that's it could have been.
So how much
I don't know-
people
I don't know
enjoy
how long
COVID?
that happened. I don't know how long.
I
that
won't
happened.
get into twanged through COVID.
Bro, no, they made prior to COVID.
But he did finesse her heavily. But what?
So even
I
that.
hear-
So during lockdown, so there was
I
no,
hear what
there's no
you're saying.
physical interaction.
I hear, no,
So
there
this
was-
is
there
social
must-
loving.
There must have been some
Online.
physical. I don't think it was online.
Online.
It was physical. Because she
They were living together, they were living together. They moved in together.
Slow, so she had to end up patting in the house. There's bare to it. That was
There's
just
bare
summary.
layers. Obviously, I'm
But-
going off. I don't know the full ins and
Paul,
outs.
in the story, she also shows that raw, like how there were certain things she overlooked, and looking back, she shouldn't have overlooked.
She admitted
things.
it. She
So
admitted
that she had
Yeah,
gone wrong in
like-
certain parts. But also, this guy created the maddest narrative.
Brother, do you know Matt?
Like, listen, obviously, listen,
my
my girl's at fault for getting finessed like that, because at the end of the day, to get finessed to that level is crazy. But maybe it was just a thing where love is blinded. Maybe
No,
she actually
no.
She had some strong feelings. for
Your
the guy,
partner
and that's it.
could not be talking to could not be acting as if they're talking to someone for time, and you didn't clock their action not talking to anyone. You're telling me there's no slip ups.
That's what she believes. There's no one on the phone, but she doesn't know if there's someone on actually on the phone.
What, because he's got no friends?
No, but he had friends. So the people that he had introduced her to at some point, they were cool at some point when they probably saw. But then after that, they had cut ties with him after, because he probably had done something that she didn't know about. So later on, after all of these things have unfolded now, when she's contacting people to be like, "Right, like what's going on with my man or whatever," they're getting like what's it called? They're getting these mad bad people saying they've cut him off, they don't talk to him, blah blah blah. All of these things have happened. And I think even at the end, there's another part as well. I can't play it now. There's too long. There's another part where they talk about how at the end, how the guy just disappeared for time, and she was doing her thing. And she ended up having to get a restraining order on my man because he kept on coming around her, but she didn't want to be with him. She confronted him, like his whole family had an intervention type thing. But yeah,
So when they were getting married,
I think that was a sick man still.
when they were getting married, did he not have any guests at the wedding?
Probably
I don't
did.
know
At
about
that,
all the-
remember,
all the-
you know,
all the wedding
at the
part.
time when she's found out and she's doing the research, she's now found that they cut him off. But prior, it didn't seem like they cut him off. So they might have been at the wedding.
So if they were at the wedding and they now cut him off, this isn't her time frame.
No.
So you don't know why they cut him off. So all of a sudden, these friends just magically disappeared, and you never questioned it.
No,
and you're
You
married.
don't understand it.
That's
This
what
guy
I'm saying,
played the
but
game.
No. She's a fucking fool. Stop it, man. I'm tired of this stuff, man. Stop it, man. Stop it. I'm tired of these cat. We're in a day and age where you hear all these catfish stories and this and that. It's not 2001 where this shit ain't abnormal, fam. You hear all these
Man,
stories.
to get catfished, you know.
How can you get catfish in this
You
day and
get
age,
catfish,
bro?
bro.
A fool gets catfish.
Man, nigga, them
No,
scammers are
man, turn
working
off your
extra
phone,
hard in
fam.
this gym.
Stop
you
it,
thought,
man.
You thought because times are changing, the scammers are gonna stop. No, they
The
can't
only
be
time I can
balanced.
believe someone getting catfish if I see 75 plus. Cool, you're included to the game. I hear it. Any youngin in this day and
Young
age,
people get
all the
finessed too.
TV we watch, all the stories we're privy to.
Man, them still get finessed.
How?
too.
Some
bro,
people
you're a
still
fool.
think that they're the one where that thing is not happening to them.
Bro, if it's too good to be true, what is it?
But sometimes when it's that too
some
good to be
people are
could be
just
true.
riding it. No, some people just
No,
ride
man.
it. Like there might just be a
Brother,
possibility
you
this
could
shit
go out
is
with a gal and you never knew she was in pen.
That's crazy. I'll have to find out.
Fucking there we fucking go,
No,
bro.
how do
Stop
you
it,
know,
man.
though? How do you know? You
How
never
did you
know.
not fucking know?
Nah.
You never know.
Nah, stop it, man. Oh, don't fucking back them.
Now I'll ask you where you from all them times.
Thank you. To the point now you're married. You're now married to the gal and you never knew.
I don't think I can get finessed all the way to weddings.
No,
Thank
but-
you.
No, but
Thank
she
you,
didn't know
bro.
he was in jail.
Thank
though.
you.
None of that stuff is separate. Him going to jail was like some previous things. He
Brother.
was in jail when they met.
Even if I started talking to a girl, she's 30, and she was in youth offenders when she was 16, bro, I'm gonna fucking know. To the point that I got married to you. Bro, of course I'm gonna know these fucking details.
How?
So I didn't ask about your youth.
And what about
If I'm now married to you, I didn't know how you was in school.
But listen to this. What you need to understand with everything that you're saying, yeah, even though my girl was wrong for not looking at all the signs, but you need to understand why would she look over the signs? Because the guy's clearly spitting a serious story.
That's what I'm saying.
You get what I'm saying?
He was
And listen,
really
I'm not
something.
disagreeing with you. There's an element where she's wrong for not seeing certain things, but there's
Not
also
wrong,
an element
naive,
where the
bro.
guy was just doing all of this.
He was
I remember
barring.
she actually had feelings for my man. So whatever he says, she's probably hearing it.
Cocky must have been.
Exactly.
sweet.
Let's add that into
Exactly.
play now as well. He
Extra
could be
sweet,
just hitting
bro.
it with a different side. So all of these different.
Right,
Thinking,
steps is
cool.
getting bold,
She's
bro.
just overlooking certain bits of information, or just thinking, cool.
But I can understand it to the extent of dating. To the point you're now married. So how
Cool.
much is you overlooking?
So, but this
So
is the
who
thing.
more fool?
A lot of things are happening. 'Cause I think there's a part of the story where he says that they were talking about buying a house, and he
COVID
said,
makes it even worse.
He's
You got more time to study.
He's got more
You're
time
less
to
busy.
finesse.
Bro, you got more time to dig. Bro, what was you doing in
And every
COVID?
time you dig, you go
He's
even
sending
further.
pictures.
You live with the brother. How much can he hide from
You
you?
don't
Think
hear, you don't hear the explanation. He had like screenshots. He was showing her screenshots of fake
banks,
accounts,
that's
of
not
bank
even
statements.
his.
That's not his.
Man's walking around on the phone about his
brother,
business.
so when it
Saying
comes
that
to buying food or paying bills, what,
No.
she was just paying it all?
No, so that's what he said. She said that the guy was paying for like small things. He was doing small bits. It's not like he wasn't paying for nothing. But
So,
when it came
she
to
was
putting,
enjoying.
when it came to putting down the deposit for the yard, like getting the money and showing proof or it kept on failing. It kept on failing. Do you get what I'm saying?
How many times did he fail before sense kicked in? Nah, we gotta stop it. We gotta
So that's
stop
what I'm
it.
saying. So man,
We gotta
it's the
stop
whole
it.
thing
We
to,
gotta fucking stop it.
understand every
You have
single
to listen
element
to the
of it.
full-
I don't even
However,
listen to the whole thing.
Based on
Woman's
the
a fool.
summary, like
The woman's a fool.
that's what's going on. Do you get me?
This is what you lot took part in. to
From
watch
the way
all the
it sounds,
parts.
from the way everyone I've spoken to who's watched it, Donnie was really putting in the finesse work.
What was on
He was
fucking?
going crazy.
What was on was it Netflix?
What's that?
That man that was finessing some woman.
Oh,
the guy that was finessing bare girl.
How long ago was that?
That was like
2019, no?
no.
Before COVID?
That was after COVID. What, when the show came out, when he was doing it?
Was it after COVID he did
That
that?
show came out after COVID.
No, but
The show
when,
came out
when,
during
when did he
COVID.
do it? During COVID?
I don't know when the scale of what he was doing, what he was doing, but that show came out like late COVID. Like that came out like 2021, I think.
Late COVID.
2021, 2020, maybe early
So
2022.
2017, 2018, probably finesse. 2019 it might have been.
But I showed there was stories about
No.
You talk about the Tinder
Tinder swindler.
Yeah, there was no stories about that until
Nothing about it.
until Netflix showed
It was
us.
like Netflix show.
I'm trying to put the time
stories,
frame.
but man didn't know about it.
Netflix is the one that showed us. Do you
I'm
think
trying
we
to see
would've
the
known?
time frame because I'm just
So
like,
you think man saw on Twitter that he's done his own thing, his own rendition,
Must
live in
have.
the flesh.
and who's more fool? That was the talk of the town. So you still got twanged after Netflix released that. Flags in it. Oh, this
You
sounds
need
very
to-
similar.
Hold on. You need to understand. Not everyone lives.
What? No one's got common sense.
No, and when I say when the things you see and do and are exposed to is not always going to be necessarily the same thing as what she is. She might not. You might think the Netflix. Yeah, everyone talks about. Not everyone watches Netflix. Not everyone has all these things. You might think that you have it so you can see it. Not all the time.
Is the girl doing the story? It's not her, is it?
It is her.
She's the one.
She's the one.
She-
So she got time to be on TikTok doing how many parts, but couldn't do her due diligence.
after work, man? She was doing it after
Fam,
shift.
she learned, innit?
She learned.
She learned.
That's why she learned, and that's why she brought the information to TikTok to show people that this is what
I
happened
wanna-
to me.
I wanna see
Be
the
wise.
comments.
Be wise.
I want to see the comments.
They were supporting her.
I can like the ones that said this damn fool.
Some people probably did like her out, 'cause there's probably a lot of
Oh,
things that
India,
she
man.
did
Stop
overlook. You get what I'm saying? A lot of things that she could have been like, question a bit more. But listen, love. She is looking for a certain thing. She's a certain age. She was probably pushing for this. Whatever family setup she wanted.
So
but
again,
just
now
didn't
who's
fall
at
into
fault?
place.
So you want to play blind person to the flags because you wanted what you want,
But still,
you
at
now
the end of
got
the
what
day-
you want now.
At the end of the day,
You got.
a man concocted a whole life story.
Right, you don't think you
that is
understand it.
an
This is not.
absolute-
No, don't get me wrong.
This ain't
I'm
a
not defending
6
my
month
man.
plan. This ain't a 6
I'm
month
not
plan.
defending my man.
Bro, man took this from before
It's a
COVID all the
fabrication.
way till
No,
now.
I'm not defending my man. Yeah, he's a sicko and he's a wronging for
He's
what
a
he does.
sick man.
Sick
But
dog, fam.
I just don't get how women can be so fool. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Why don't I come
hold
across
on,
these
hold on,
idiots?
hold on. This is what I'm saying. You need to stop doing. You're doing it off
That's
your
not
basis.
Why don't I come across these women, fam?
Bro, but kind of cool.
No,
Why
no,
don't
no,
I come
no,
across
hold
them
on,
like
hold on,
FBI
Brad.
agents?
You're
On the
basing
flip
it off how you think.
Yeah.
Man, then get finesse too, you know.
That's what I'm just about
Right.
to say.
Man, no, don't do
To
that.
say that.
Don't do that. Man, then get finesse.
What man?
Don't do that, man.
What man's getting finesse nowadays?
I don't know.
What?
anyone-
And your man?
No, none of my niggas.
Oh, why? You got sense?
Yeah, common sense
But
over here. fam.
that
Hey,
aside, guys
common
are
sense
getting
is not
finessed
every
up
day.
here.
You're acting like common sense is
Why
common.
you? What do you mean?
Common
why
sense is not
you?
common, you know.
There's-
Not everyone has common
Let's
sense.
not act like there's
You're
not girls
fucking
out
fucking
here.
deserve what you get, man.
There's
You're
not
fucking
girls
idiot.
out here going out or pretending to be something when their whole life behind whatever they're presenting to you right now is an absolute shambles. And they're just there messing.
But
Get
that's what I'm
whatever they can
saying.
get from
I
it.
can understand a man getting twanged during the dating stage. Cool. There's no way a man can tell me I married this woman and I didn't know X, Y, and Z.
Listen,
You're a
listen,
damn
listen,
idiot.
listen,
You're
hold on,
a
hold on,
fool.
hold on,
How
hold
did
on.
you get
No,
this
hold on,
far
hold on,
down
hold
the
on.
line?
Certain
Don't
girls
make
are-
sense.
certain
These
girls
things
are
can
trying
happen.
themselves into a marriage, you know.
Yes, 100%.
So I don't know why you acting
Twang
like
themselves into the marriage.
Yeah.
all the way. Dave said, "Yo, you see you Yeah, all the way. They've twanged, man. Man don't know the truth about his wife. Married.
So
kids.
now is the man not the fool for not doing his
Yes,
studies?
he's a fool as well.
So then who's the idiot? Then the man's a fool, can't complain.
No, but we're still
Live
saying,
in your stew.
Hold on, we're still saying the person who did it is still a sicko. You're not
Yeah, but you gotta play accountability, bro. I can't
She
blame
did.
the person.
It's
I'm
like
the
you're not
fucking
paying
idiot for
attention.
allowing this.
She in the whole thing, it seems like she's taking accountability. That's why she's come
Yeah,
on there.
they said that she's
to
very
tell you.
self-reflective, so she
Yeah, like
clearly
she's
thinks-
not.
Bro, she needs therapy,
Listen,
but
you
don't
need to
say your
understand.
fucking sub
Hold on,
story.
hold on. You know
You
she's
damn
not. Listen,
fool.
listen.
That's
Hold
not
on.
some story.
She's not coming on a sympathy thing. She's just saying this is
She's
the
spilling
information.
awareness.
Bro, she's spilling the beans. She's saying, yo, I'm dropping you, man.
Spilling the
game.
beans on who? How
Game.
fucking foolish you are.
No, yeah, and she's showing you that, yo, don't be like
people
what
to
I
learn,
mean.
No one's fucking like you, fam. I don't know
Nah.
any female like that.
Again, and
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
stop
no
you.
woman I know can
I'm
get
gonna-
tongue like
I'm
that.
gonna-
Okay.
You
And
don't know
You're a
that.
damn idiot.
And
No,
there's 7
stop
billion
putting
Is it
on
American?
you.
It's
There's
American,
7
million.
other million
There's
people
7
in the
billion
world.
American,
people on the
innit?
planet, my boy.
Brother, it's
You're
not just
the,
you.
you're the
Nah.
number of people you know
Nah.
won't do that.
Your little circle that won't do that, yeah.
In this
There's
day and
people-
age, you
Nah.
can't be getting tongue like this.
I
I'm
get
so
twagged
sorry.
back at home, you know, as well.
Who?
Back at home, in yard, nines.
Them man ain't got certain things that we got, so I don't hear it. So I hear it.
Man
I hear
get
it.
Just like
twanged.
America. You want
Yeah,
to
get
everyone in
twanged.
America.
Anyone can get it in that twang.
She got time to
It's
make 52
live.
parts on fucking TikTok, fam. She had time to
Yeah,
do
That's
She
that.
did it after
after,
shit,
bro.
man.
That's the
She did that.
reflection part. That's the
Oh,
self-reflection.
what, during the pain? She learned how to do this now.
She
TikTok-
thought about doing
TikTok
the shit, so then
influencer.
she came off too. But at this point, she's telling the whole story. I don't
Why
know.
not? And she's getting bread. Why not tell the
Or
story?
we're the fools to listen to her stupid story.
Not me.
Giving her coverage.
I ain't finished.
No one I know damn know about this idiotic. Oh, let me not start, fam.
Bro.
I was like this at the woman.
You're
fam.
You're
I
looking
don't
at it.
know why.
the
I
wrong
know
way,
you
fam.
hated on sis.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on her. Get your bag in it. Get your
I don't know why you're looking
Oh,
at
yeah,
it.
no,
from this
sis.
angle.
Nah,
Like,
get
this
your
angle-
bag, but I'm
this angle
tired
don't
of
make
these
sense,
idiots, man.
There's-
No,
listen,
man,
bro,
you're
what
fucking
what
fool.
I'm trying to say is there's idiots, both male and female, and there's finesses, both male and female. It goes both ways.
You can't get
It's
finesse
happened
like
to
this,
both
man.
sides. We're not trying to say, oh, it's just it. Man, girl finesse man. Man of finesse girls. It's normal. There's no exception.
I hear what you're saying.
It's been
Getting into a
going on
whole
for time.
marriage is like raw. Like how could you?
But
not
that's-
say
I-
that?
I
But at the same
understand
time-
layers.
There's a lot of marriages
Outside
right now in
layers.
this world that one of the persons has twanged. Either it's the man or the woman. One of them has twanged their way into marriage. Let's not sit here and act like, it don't happen. It happens, Kim. More often than you actually think. Just because it's not happening around you doesn't mean it don't happen.
Well, I thank God.
Yeah,
My
that's it.
environment ain't full with fucking
That's why
clowns.
you have to thank
But
God.
I thank the Lord. I don't
Because
get it.
it's rough out
On
there.
the topic of getting twanged,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
On the topic of getting twanged, let me hit you with something else. So obviously there is, if you watch Real Housewives of ATL, yeah, there's Portia. Someone from Portia, yeah. She married some Nigerian, I think he was a millionaire. It was like mad bread.
Yeah, it's up.
However, the man that she married was her friend's thing before. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's even a backdoor, it's a slimy thing, yeah? Cool, she ended up marrying my man. So what's happening
That's what she
recently
gets.
is that my man's apparently he's lost all his fortune, like he's lost all his money. I don't know what's happened, if it's a government thing or what's going on, but he's lost all his bread. And now she wants to divorce him.
Trump.
She finessed herself to a marriage. What are you doing?
Yeah,
No,
you gotta stick with it now.
Hold on. My man finessed herself to a marriage.
He didn't.
Just like
She did.
He had bread, no?
Yeah, he had bread.
No, I'm saying.
But now
in
they
the-
got no bread, she
in
wants
the-
to leave.
In the other, the person, the F, whoever she married, he finessed himself into a marriage with my girl. Just
More
like
for
she,
him.
just like she just did here, and
Yeah.
she saw that the bag's emptying out. She said, "My time."
Yeah, more fool him. More fool him. You
Listen.
should have known the gold digger he was getting with. You dickhead.
No, but when you see him and see the opportunity that arises for him,
So he was,
I'm never gonna say
okay.
no.
So alright.
Answer's never
So
gonna
he
say
enjoyed the ride. All good
Yeah,
things.
he just took
all
it too
good
far.
things have to come to an end.
he took it too far.
What,
Come to an
aunts
end.
he took her?
Yeah, Unc took it too far. I don't know if you need to put a ring on it.
What do you mean, fam? They were
I was
doing
lost in the
love, innit?
stew.
Enjoying.
I was enjoying.
So you went
Millionaire. Fat
Yeah.
girl on my arm.
That's dangerous.
I'm all good.
Everyone's dangerous. Everyone's dangerous. Not just
I just think that's crazy.
All good
because
things
that
have to come
just-
to an end.
that one. They're scary though.
That just shows what's really going on, innit? Like
It just shows you how she
from
really
that
felt.
happening. Yeah, it just shows
man.
that person.
How old
was
is
there.
he?
Who, the man? I think he's older than her by a few years.
You think
No,
he's
how old
50s?
is he in general?
I'm probably in his 50s.
Probably in his late 50s, mid
He knows
50s.
his time's coming soon. For this one a last ride. Enjoyable one.
Pick wisely.
But yeah, she's trying to
Sometimes,
go. Apparently, he's lost his bread. Now she's trying to go. So I just think, that just shows
But at least she ain't cheating.
how scary it is out here.
She didn't cheat.
Well, We don't know that.
Yeah, true for now.
But let's assume she hasn't.
She wants to run away anyway. She
That's
can't,
what I'm saying. That's
she
what
can't run
you
away
have
quick
to
enough.
You don't need to cheat, man. You only told man you're going. And I swear they even. I swear they both posted, or he posted something on Insta. I heard that he posted something.
Uncle.
Yeah, that he's not gonna say that until the divorce is final.
I swear, why are you laughing?
So there's no need to cheat. You're going anyway.
No, she's cutting, bro. Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Now you're being wicked. Just go.
Fucking funny.
You already told me you're leaving. Now you're gonna cheat on top. Like, bro, just go,
Oh,
man.
that's funny.
So he's not saying that until yeah, we'll see how that goes anyway. But yeah, next thing I want to talk about is obviously this is all from remember. So obviously, so
Is his wife from Love Island?
No,
It didn't mean it, innit?
Nah, different one. So obviously, remember Marcel was a fan favorite. Like everyone was feeling Marcel's thing. Like, he was actually a cool guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So he had the streets basically. But anyway, what's happened is Marcel's married, got kids. You get me? Mortgage, house, doing a family man thing. Cool. You know Ray Schmer, do you know how there's two of them? You know how there's like the
Black
main
one.
guy and then there's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, his name's Slim Jim apparently.
Yeah, I
he
know.
done a thing with Marcel's wife. He beat Marcel's wife, innit? So
But what's the context really behind that though? How did they meet? How did they entangle?
I don't know how that entanglement came about, but they've entangled. They've seen each other. Yeah?
I need to know who entangled with who though.
Slim Jim.
Who stepped out on the wrong foot?
So Slim Jim's wife now, because Slim Jim's married himself. She's now.
Oh, so they were both cheating.
They were both cheating.
Crazy.
Yeah, but
So obviously he's come out now to
no man are rock stars
expose.
though.
He's come out to expose the whole the wife's come out to expose my man and say, right, that Marcel's wife cheated, so it's come out now on socials, bam, it's gone everywhere, bro. And then now Marcel's left the house just like that. Everything's been out on socials. This family man, and if you got his Insta, now it's changed. But if you're on his Insta before, we seen his pictures of him, his wife, his kids. Like he was actually a dedicated family man. You get me? Black men don't cheat. My brother was doing his thing.
Did he delete it?
Barack him.
Did he delete them?
He deleted bare stuff. Apparently,
Then
his
the
archive
archive,
bare
man.
stuff.
Then the archive, man.
But I just feel like there's a lot of this infidelity, a lot of this like cheating shit flying through right now, and it just, you get me? It just
Yeah,
looks
but we
so
can't always just take to what
wacky.
social media say. You don't know what was going on in their home. How do you know my man was really not doing nothing?
What do you mean in terms of what?
Like I always feel women don't. Look at me, that sounded to pick me. I'm about to defend them.
Exactly. Man just
But-
went from calling my girl dumb to now saying, go on.
No, I was about to say-
Lamb
I
first.
don't know who it is.
Lamb first. Because
I
this
don't
is,
know.
because this
Yeah,
is mad.
that's how it is, that's how it
This
is.
is actually mad.
Go
But
on.
lamb first.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's not always the pictures like to paint it. Like you don't know what my man might be beating her behind closed doors, screaming at her. You don't know, like women don't always just step out for no reason. Like he didn't date no bad beat or got a pass. Like for her to have this sort of change in behavior, there has to be a lead up point to it. Unless man's seen signs from previous and just ignoring the signs. Again, you gotta know who you're getting with, fam.
It's a spur of the moment thing.
Wait.
That's what I'm trying to say now. There's more context now. Was this a spur of the moment thing? That's what I said. How
I
did
know,
it
I
entangle?
know, I know,
How did it entangle when it really entangled?
Let me interject quickly.
Go on then.
This guy is actually, you're actually crazy. Because he's crazy. This guy actually crazy. Because 5 minutes ago, when I'm talking about a man that was lying, doing a madness to my girl, about you're calling my girl, you saying all of this about my girl, this, that. Now,
He's full too now,
listen,
bro.
listen,
Fucking
listen.
not seeing the signs.
man's
bro.
giving you this concept where there is a happy family. Oh, cool. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but they're happily married. She's cheating on my man, stepped out on a man to go to family, a man saying, raw, man needs to understand what's happened behind closed doors.
I don't need to understand what happened behind closed doors in that fucking situation. My girl was an idiot and should have done her studies. This is a different situation where it's kind of like,
He should have done his studies.
Is she,
no, but that's what I'm trying to say now.
She's just an
this,
idiot.
This,
She just
this is
stepped
not. My man he didn't marry a felon. You can't always tell a cheat. You're gonna know a felon. At the end of the day, what was the pickup? Like, I need to know the context of this.
Bro,
And that don't
cheat
make
and felon
sense,
is
fam.
all time same.
Fam, you can hide if you're a
Yeah.
cheater. You can't hide if you went jail, fam.
Yes, you can.
How the fuck can you hide if you went
What
jail,
are you
bro? Are
talking
you
about?
fucking mad?
I
So
don't
what?
have
I can go jail and you man never knew.
No, that's
Bro.
us, but...
Why does it have to be us,
No,
fam?
because-
Stop
bro,
it,
talking
man.
about- You're
Someone
moving
that
to
you
a
just
team.
met.
Yeah. You're not doing
If you don't know
But
me,
again,
if you don't know me,
marriage.
but wait, if you don't know me for when I was a you, yeah,
I'll never tell
Okay.
you.
and man has never had these conversations with
Okay.
you about me going jail
Okay.
or this side of my life. Because remember, everyone's
Okay.
got past, everyone's got things in
Yeah.
their life that they don't always want to share
Yeah.
with people. Do you get what I'm saying? Even some of your close friends, certain things that happen to you, you're not always going to tell people. So that could have been a thing where a man is, he lives
Why
somewhere
am I
else,
advertising
he's
something
moved
I
over
went
to
jail?
this new area, and that's not him. A man's got a new social security number. That means over there, he's got a new flipping NI number, basically. He's got a new whole, and he's
New
made a whole
shebang.
nother identity thing. So when she's checking certain things, it's coming up as this guy, this person, he's doing this, he's doing that.
Oh, no. How? It's two different
You
contrasting
let
things.
him
fam.
slide like that. no.
He's gonna come back anyway.
It's two different contrasting things. I can hide the fact that I'm a cheat. Okay, no, let me flip this on you. So say for example now,
Swear down.
I told you I'm getting married. You're gonna ask me who I'm getting married to, right?
Yeah.
So for me to now tell you I'm gonna get married, how much do you think I know the woman? To the point I can come to you confidently and say I'm getting married to this woman.
I hope you know a lot.
I mean, I hope you know that person. But then, what?
So now if you ask me a question now and I'm like, oh, say for example, you're like, Raz, my girl got some friends that's gonna come to the wedding. Say for example you're single.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, my girl got some friends that's gonna come to the wedding. I don't know, you know. You're like, what do you mean
No,
you don't know? You
I
don't know
keep
friends.
telling you.
So
I
you
think
don't know if
there
your friend ain't got,
No,
you don't know if you're going your friends?
no, I think you keep, because you're going back to that scenario.
I'm using past because obviously now if your girl ain't got no friends, there has to be some history behind her. Why does
That's
your girl
fine.
not have friends?
You
So-
talking to someone that don't have no friends, fam.
You'll be fucking surprised, fam. There's big guy that ain't got no friends. You'll be damn more surprised. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Was it that?
Oh, it's in the memory card, you know.
I've got what other one can you take? I've got my other one.
Oh. Yeah. It should be able to go. Is it the same one as the other one?
Yeah, I think I've got it here actually.
But the audio's still recording, you know that. You can keep your point going still.
Oh. No, I paused it. I was saving it for the visual. Ain't no fucking point, man. There's no way in the world you can get married to someone and you did not know they're a felon, fam. Cause you're gonna wonder what the fuck you went in jail
I'm
for,
gonna
bro.
tell you-
So what, man, that's marrying rapists and not knowing.
Okay, that's a bit extreme.
It's not
No,
extreme. You're
so I'll
gonna
tell you
know a
what it
fucking
is.
felon,
So I'll tell you what
fam.
it is.
It's bullshit.
At the end of the day, yeah, however someone presents themselves to you and how they put them, that's the main thing. Is however someone presents themselves to you is what you're gonna think
At face value.
at face value.
So are you really comparing the two situations?
What's
Just
that?
because of my answer or response?
No, I'm not comparing the two situations. There's completely separate situations. I was just saying that
Because of my response
the
before.
way you approach that situation, the way you approach that.
But I'm gonna be more
situation-
understanding to this one.
Yeah.
Because that one was she's a fucking fool. The point blank, she's an idiot over there. I can't defend you. This one now, I'm just saying, women don't just change behavior in this drastic flip. There has to be some Buddha, unless there was signs that my man overlooked prior. That's all I'm saying. For her to just step out and cheat, she just randomly got itchy and just thought, let me fuck my man, fam.
Yeah, but he's obviously because
Something
you
was
have to
something in the
understand,
air.
Even though he's not popping like that right now, but bro,
It's not about popping.
Bro, he's got money. He's up. How many
No, it has
people-
nothing to be about that, fam. It could
What
just
do you
be about
mean?
him.
What do you mean it has nothing to do with that? How many people are out here laying down with certain people just because of the financial element of what's going on there, of how much money they got?
So-
how do you know?
Also, you
obviously-
think my girl stepped out now because my man's not,
Bro, obviously,
not on
bro,
not on
he's-
job right now?
I don't know what. I'm not saying it has anything to do with one job. He is obviously. I don't know if I'm gonna say if he's categorized. I wouldn't say he's like an A-list celebrity. Let's say maybe like a B-list because the man obviously are quite big. They've got platinum records. They've gone on tour.
Dude,
they've done
them
amazing-
Blazing Squad dudes.
No, I'm talking about the guy she cheated with.
Oh,
Ray Smurd, bro. Or Ray. What's his
he's
name
not
again?
even the popping one.
That's what I'm saying. But let's not deny that man ain't got millions in the bank.
Yeah.
He's got money, bro. So just
Right,
from that
they should've-
alone,
they should have fucked my man one time.
that's what it looks like.
It's a one-off. It's a one-off.
My man might have even popped a perk in her drink, but you never know. You know how that man move,
I'm
fam.
talking about
Fake
popping
that,
perks. She
man.
didn't say none of that. She came out and the way she apologized.
Yeah, she's owning her wrong, cool,
Yeah,
but
she
there could be
owned
more
the way
context
she
to it, fam.
apologized,
Them man a rock
it
star,
did
fam.
not
Them man
give-
party,
The
fam.
way she
That just
presented
got
her
put in the
apology,
stew.
it doesn't give no implication or no room to think that she was under.
She
some
just
sort
owning
of
her
this
shit,
or
though.
what- Right.
Bro, even if my gal told me, yeah, someone drugged her and she got digger, why, for me, still an issue. Like, why you in a predicament in the first place?
What?
That's different though.
Big man, hold on. I don't think we're gonna lay this. hold on.
That's different still.
Bro, we're not keeping that here.
Yeah.
Why not, bro? Let the control. It's a
no,
conversation,
no,
fam.
no,
Stop
Daddy,
all of
you
that,
can't say that,
fam.
you can't
Why
say
can't I
that.
not say that?
You cannot, bro. What do you mean that? Why are you in this predicament?
Why
Your
in
girl-
this
hold on,
predicament?
Hold on. Your girl has gone out to go enjoy herself, and a man has slipped something in her drink, and you're asking her, how did you get yourself in that situation? Big man, that's not the right question.
How did you get yourself in that predicament to the
That's
point that
me.
it's what come out like this, that you're owning it? That's different now. You're not gonna come out and own it. You're gonna. I'm putting this instance.
I'm not talking about then it leads to cheat. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking in this instance. For it to lead and you're owning, it's different. You're not gonna have that ownership.
But it's the way
That's
you
why
make-
I'm. No,
it's
you
how-
took it that way.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
Even he clocked
But
it
that's
out.
what I'm saying. Let the conversation fucking flow for me. Didn't let it finish. I'm not talking in that context. You just heard that bit and went, oh, that sounds mad. You didn't let me finish. I put different context in this.
Okay, go on,
If
go
my
on,
girl
go on,
popped
go
a
on.
perk and something happened to her, you're not gonna come out and own it. You're gonna say a situation happened. That's different. You don't have to come on social media and apologize or nothing. This girl's come out and apologize and trying to own her wrong. So I'm saying you might got caught up in the party. You might have put yourself there, hence why you wanted to be there. Why are you gonna own it? It's a different story.
But why could just be going party and he pulled up, fam? How would
No, I'm giving an example. I'm not saying that happened. I'm giving an example.
Even if that's the case, yeah, and that happened, I think more so you're more likely to want to express that it was a bit of a shaky or a bit of a mad situation.
But
because at the end of the day, even though it's a mad situation, it puts you in a better light because you wasn't in full control of what happened there.
Yes,
So
but you'd come out and say
if that was the case, you would definitely put that in your apology. So
But you wouldn't. Would you put your apology on public like that?
I would
Yes,
personally,
of
I
course.
would.
If that was your situation,
Bro,
I don't think my partnership. If that was the
you
context
go
of what you got
public with
caught
that.
up in, that I don't think you should have to post
You
that. That's
go
a private
public.
conversation.
You don't have to post it, but if you're doing public apologies, which is that, then
But I don't class that
it's-
as cheating if that's the situation you got caught up in. So you don't need
Yeah,
to
but
bring
if
that to
that
public
happened
to
in the first
apologize.
place, then it'll be completely separate. But I can guarantee you that's not the case.
I
There was
know,
no
I was
party,
giving
I don't
an
think there's
example.
I hear that, but cool. She's giving a public apology, so clearly that means she's in a position where whatever happened,
She knew she knew what she was doing.
She is happy enough and willing to step outside publicly and give the public apology because at the end of the day, even the reason why it's public is because it's on social media. What's happened to her is public.
It's a
So she has to give a
context
public
of
apology.
Personally, don't put my thing in. Don't give me a public.
No, but that's the thing. It might have
No,
been leaked
bro,
anyway.
You have to give a public
So now
apology.
she's public apologized because imagine now the scandal came out anyway.
You have
now
to
it's on the public
you
eye.
have to do
They're
a public
celebrities,
apology.
bro. They're celebrities, so the scandal might have got caught in the public eye. She
It's
come
been
out.
dealt with at home.
No, but again, certain women take different steps. She may have feel like, "Raw, my husband has been publicly humiliated. I'm gonna publicly apologize
Make
and
it
try
even
to own."
worse. Make it even worse.
It's already out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, me as a man, I might not like that, but it's already out there.
If it's out there, cool. Let that be the only thing out there. After that, let's.
Yeah,
let's
you
now
know,
resolve it.
celebrities deal with their shit, fam.
That don't face me.
You'll be surprised the marketing these days, man. You'll be surprised.
Nah, but if what you need to understand, if
My man now gets called up for podcasts and
if
shit.
you've
You'll
been
be surprised.
embarrassed, if you've been embarrassed publicly or something like this happened to you publicly, then the other party there's a high chance, majority of the time, that they're
Please
gonna
don't
apologize publicly because they need to. It has to be addressed.
Just piss me off even more.
No, but I hear it. But at the same time, these things have to be done, especially if you're,
Now
even though they're not in the public eye like that.
everyone
still,
likes it
Now
differently.
the whole world wants to know.
No, it's not about what you like, bro. At the end of the
No,
day,
I mean, say for example,
if somebody-
certain men don't like that.
Yo,
you
you
don't
don't
mind
like
that.
it, but
Don't
you.
put that in my business.
It's not
So
even
what?
about what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if someone's embarrassed you publicly, you're not deep in it. Marcel has been embarrassed publicly.
Publicly, yeah.
It's all over socials. If nothing is said, despite what's happening between those two, they're still gonna be like it just leaves like I don't know what the word is, but the vibe around it is like something has to be done publicly. You have to apologize publicly because
Yeah.
you've embarrassed this man in front of the whole world. Whether you like it or not, you might say, I don't want this apology, bro. Something needs to be said. People need to at least know that she's apologized, and so this matter can be pushed aside.
This is why I don't want to be famous because that don't run over here, fam.
Bro, that has nothing to do with famous.
That's nothing to do with famous.
She just
No,
went
they're
out
in
and
the
done a mad
spotlight.
thing. She got
No,
caught out.
no, that's what I'm saying. Because you're in the spotlight, you have to do something like that.
Not really.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
even
might
say
just,
that-
you
I
might
wouldn't
just
even
need
say
that
that
whole
in the
explanation
spotlight.
to say, because something has happened, you're more likely gonna, it's because you're out in the spotlight. if you're not in the spotlight, you don't need. I don't ever want to see
It could like look at the situation at the concert.
Yeah, on Malay.
They weren't in the spotlight. They're not famous.
What happened ended up going on.
Very bad.
ended up
Yeah.
viral.
let that go on. Man, deal with that myself.
Okay, but look there. Now what I know conversation of public apologies. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. My girl had to apologize publicly
She
about
came
what
out
she done,
publicly.
and she done an apology. She could not have not said nothing.
She was getting death
They
threats,
will
though.
berate
Yeah,
her.
no, that's why she brought that out.
'Cause
Because
she
she
was
wasn't
getting
gonna, she
death
wasn't
threats.
gonna say
No,
anything about
She
it
was definitely gonna say something.
until she got these.
She
I don't
had
think
to.
so.
She
I don't
had
think
to.
she- I don't think
No,
she was.
she had to.
It's
Even
a
if she
death
don't,
threat.
she don't have
It's
to
a
do.
death threat,
She don't
yeah.
have to do a video or whatever. But she has to make a statement saying that she apologized. Otherwise, it would have never ended, bro. And it's the same thing for my girl. She would have had to come out and apologize publicly. That's the day and age that we're in right now. You can't embarrass somebody publicly like that and think that we're just gonna leave it there. You have to apologize. Something has to be done. It has to be seen. Like that's just how it is. And I'm not saying that that's
At the
how
same time,
I
I don't
want it
think
or
it-
whatever. I think that definitely has to happen.
I don't think because your relationship's not for the public. So how you deal with the situation, regardless, the public don't have to know how it's resolved. As soon as you and your partner are good, it's
Or if your guys are gonna end,
you gotta think. There's time. Like you've come out now and said this. Come out and said your piece, bro. There's gonna be new news next week and the
Yeah,
following
of
week,
course,
so you don't have to do
100%.
anything.
But I think
This will be old news.
when
in
you
a couple
leave
months.
it-
down,
when
They die down.
if
man.
you-
move on, fam.
I'm just
But
saying.
you two are good and resolved it at home.
That's
So
I hear that. I'm just saying, in terms of the relationship here and what's going on, if you just leave something like that, and I'm just talking from what I think, if you just leave something like that just there without nothing to kind of conclude it, well, of course something else is gonna come the next day and it's gonna move on. But in general, the people around you, what's going on, it's just gonna still. It just leaves like I don't know. It just leaves, I just feel like it just leaves like some sort of stench, like some sort of just like
because
it's
it's
just
not in
something
public,
there.
yeah.
bro. Some things just happen like it happened publicly, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I just feel like again, for you to think that way, it's you're still caring other people's faults. If me and my girl are good now, we've got it resolved. I don't care what's in the air in your eyes, fam. I know it's good. You gotta try to say.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm saying if I'm in a situation, I'm not expecting a public apology, but I'm just saying that people around, whoever's mentioned, whoever's talking about it, at some point, someone's gonna say like, "Right, this was never like handled or what." It's just something's just gonna happen around it, and that's just the way how things are right now. If you don't say nothing, people are gonna keep on being onto you, and it's just gonna create more things. If you're happy within your relationship, of course, we don't care about what people think. But if something to that accord has happened and it's that big and it's on socials, bro, you gotta address it. Personally, I think you gotta address it. It has to be addressed.
Okay, bro, I don't disagree with your point you're saying. I
It
understand.
has to be addressed.
At the same time, if it didn't come out publicly, I'd understand either.
Yeah,
way.
of course,
on both- I'm on both
sometimes
sides,
just
especially
keep
on
it low on your moves. You get what I'm saying? Like even if man jumps back to the Stormzy and Mad thing, when he got interviewed about it, he didn't really do nothing in public like that. But in certain situations, when he asked about it, which that time was gonna come, man saying, yeah, he done this, he done that. He had to own up for his shaggery. And not really apologize.
But was
but
he
still has
pressured to
kind
do
of-
that because she was in the public eye?
But that's what I'm
the
saying.
difference.
When things happen publicly, who you are, or even if it's a thing that goes viral, you have to do. It has to be spoken about. It don't have to, but I think if it doesn't, it just becomes a bit distasteful. It just leaves that that linger. It just lingers. Which at the end of the day, listen, that's not gonna make or break your relationship, but it's just there, innit? I'm just making that point.
I've got a hot take for you, man. Anyway,
Go on.
because now talking back on the concert situation, have you heard the flip off? You know who's coming to town?
Who's coming to town?
T's favorite person.
Whoa. Slow down.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It is, bro.
Don't do that. Don't put.
I'm surprised you didn't even know she's coming to town.
Clearly, it's not my favorite person, fam. You get me?
Apparently, Shensea's coming out and all the man them are going wild on the socials. Everyone's saying, yeah, front row, can't wait to get called up to stage. So now it's a double-edged sword. Come decide, how did we go from slating my girl last week to now demanding a condone his behaviour?
So what?
Because I'm having arguments with
Man, I'm
certain
joking,
females.
man.
This is what I said.
We don't even
But
joking,
before
man.
they laugh, certain man ain't joking.
You go to the
Certain man ain't
concert,
joking.
you look at the front row, you just see
Bear, man. Bear, man.
You just see brothers there posted like, yeah,
VIP ticket ready.
just let her point at me. I'm gonna fly this barrier quickly. And I waited. That's crazy. Man, I waited to just fly on that stage everywhere.
So you feel what the man were joking? The man were serious?
I think some men are joking, but some men are definitely gonna still be front row.
Yes, I think man, the world's a so double standard, bro. When I was reading the comments, I was like, so how did we go from all the Slater
But
and the last
I
week to
think
this?
people are just trolling though, innit? To a certain esteem as well. They're just trolling it.
No, because it's giving certain women the energy and the battery in their backpack they needed. Because now, right, I'm having certain conversations where now it's like, you got no leg to stand on. Look at all the comments now, da 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 da. Because obviously, I'm a person that was saying, I would, if the roles were reversed, I wouldn't go on no stage.
Same.
But now, with this now new news of who's coming to town, all the men have gone wild. I don't have the same clout in my arguments no more because they're like, you're trying shit. Now this is the point proven. This is exactly what I mean.
No, but
I know you go on stage. I'm just like, no, I really
guys
wouldn't.
saying that they'll go on stage. Are these guys, are they gonna go there with a girl though, leave her and go on stage, or are they going there as singletons?
What am I chatting? Because by the end of the day, you're gonna have your little 10 minutes of fun with your but guess what? Again, when at the end of the night, how you getting home? Or who you meant to go home with?
Personally, I'm not on the public
Your
embarrassment.
head, fam.
I can
Yeah,
never
it's gonna be
public. I
cool
would
for
never.
you,
I would
though.
never embarrass my partner to that.
Exactly,
that's,
fam.
that's crazy. Never. I'm not on that anyway. Even if it's small embarrassment, I'm not on that. So that's me anyway. But my man, or the man that are ready to go and do that, good luck. See how that goes.
Boy, Lord.
We'll see how that one goes. But yeah, fam, on socials, there's been a lot of things, man. A lot of things about, just infidelity and people just, not knowing who they're marrying.
Right now.
All this cheating going on, flying through the air. People not knowing who they're marrying, not clocking signs. Man are stepping out on leaving a happy family aesthetic. That's what's crazy to me as well because, alright, cool. I think what you said, DJ, about the Marcel thing, we don't know about what's going on at home, which is fair. I'm going to take into account. But if there actually isn't nothing wrong at home, yeah, and she's just
Done that.
out on a loose night and done that, it is mad. But at the same time, I know a lot of people would say, like, listen, that's something that married men do all the time. There's a bag of married men out here
true.
that are just stepping out on their family every day, daily, or whatever, weekendly, every weekend. It's just like, do you know, it is what it is, and if that's never spoken or it's never blown up in socials like that. Then on the flip side, now we have this woman who's cheating on her husband, and now it's just everywhere. That's another way to look at it as well, because there's a hella married men out here doing a mazine.
Do you know what's saying that, yeah? I saw something.
And married women as well, let's not forget that.
I saw something. Because we're talking about both edges of the sword. Do you think men have become the new gold diggers?
What do you mean, like, in terms of...
I saw something. I think it was them Love Island girls, Chloe Burrows and my girl's name, the other one. I think it was on.
Is this off the new Love Island, the mixed
Is
one?
that thing over? Or is it still going on?
Oh,
The new Love
the
Island.
All-Star one. Yeah, no, I think the All-Star one finished.
Who won?
That's why I didn't watch it, so I don't know who finished.
I'm not even locked into
But
anything like that.
no, they were just, I can't remember who the other girl is. I forgot her name. God forget. But they were just talking about a point of saying that are men becoming the new gold diggers? Like, they'll talk about examples of how they've been scorned by men again. I'm like, I don't know how these men twang these girls into running up their credit cards and finessing them out of finance cars and this and that. But obviously, certain man got that secret sauce. But it made me really think. But I said it in the sense of I do believe men have become the new gold diggers, but it's like women are the ones with the gold these days, bro.
No, that links to what Charlie
Women are-
Mace said. Don't you saw the Charlie Mace video where he's saying
About the submissive thing.
No, he's saying that men they need to do better.
Do you know I saw him? I saw him on the way back to B-Town though. At King's
Have you not
Cross.
seen the video? He said men need to do better. He's saying that
In the submissive
he's
thing.
saying that there's bare women out here that are just like pushing. They're just like that they need to do better. Like they'll be working this mad job and have this and and he was just like bigging up the sisters out there saying, and the man them just actually need to do better because the sisters out here are just
Like what you bringing to the table?
Like what you actually bringing to the table. Man want to complain and be complacent and say they want this, they want that, but big man, what are you really doing now? Do you get what I'm saying? And that's not to say that there's a lot of brothers out here, you know, handling business, doing what they need to do and thriving and being successful. But there's also a lot of brothers out here that are saying they want this and they want that, but they ain't really bringing nothing to the plate. And like you said, our man, they're becoming the new gold diggers. Relating to what you're saying, there's a lot of girls out here that got the gold now. And there are certain men out here that are chipping away looking for that gold, which is actually sad to say. So maybe we're in a place now which the tables are turning. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, so we're not the prize no more.
Far from it,
bro. But on paper, men have never been the prize.
Oh yeah, we never actually were.
Bro, I know more girls that have mortgages.
That man, fam.
Bro, more man I know still at their mum's home. It's not even funny, bro.
No, they get at their mums as well. Let's not do that.
No, I'm not saying that, but it's like,
Let's not do that. Let's
I
not
know
do
more
that.
girls
Let's not
with
do that.
mortgages than man, fam. I know more girls with cars than man. me
Alright, cool. So that is just your demographic. I know more man, or I even know more couples that are in that got more mortgage. I know certain brothers that got properties. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just brothers. And I think I know less girls that are doing that. And maybe that's just my demographic. Then again, it all bounds down to who you're around, who you're like your circles.
My age group's just balmy, fam. You man a younger man, fam.
I ain't saying it like that. Innit? That's what you're saying. I won't say that I disagree, but that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. But I ain't saying it.
That's how you feel.
That's how you're feeling. Alright, cool.
No,
I hear it.
I love my age mates, man. I love my age mates, man.
You're sick, man. I ain't gonna say that.
That's what I love about age group. But listen, at the end of the day, we're in a space now where, like, how it was back in the day in terms of women and having certain roles and earning certain amounts of money, even though things are still improving and still changing, a lot of women are doing really well. They're excelling, you get me, in whatever field it is.
Big up the women, man.
They're pushing and doing their thing, so you have to big them up still. And obviously, there's a lot of guys doing that.
Big up the
Been
man
doing
as well,
that,
man.
but there's also a lot of guys that are not. You get me? They're not handling it. They're not moving the way they need to be moving.
Step up, niggas.
Do you get what I'm saying? And if you're looking for a certain type of wife, you're looking for a certain type of female that is in that bracket, you got to bring more to the table. You need to be somebody that is of interest
Oh, that road.
over a lot of different. You get me? Categories. It's not just you look nice with this. Like, bro, are you really like ready to take care of a family? Are you really ready to lead and do these things, bro?
Personally, if you're talking to someone and you're not trying to see if they have these certain traits you're looking for in like a partner or anything like that, I think you shouldn't be talking to them. Or if they don't show traits of what you would expect or what you'd like.
Yeah, but then
The bear of them ain't showing no traits. The
And
bear
then
comes.
that's it.
The
then.
bear comes out here, you know.
Wait.
There's bear bugs out here, fam. There's bear.
What do you mean
Bear
by
bugs out here, fam. Bear gang that, bro. They couldn't submit to a damn goldfish,
No,
fam.
but why do you want this? I don't really. No one's asking for the submit thing.
Nah.
I feel like the submit thing, it should be just. It's not. I don't think you should call it submit. I think it's natural. It's just
Submissive behavior.
No, things you do for your partner. It's like she's gonna have stuff she's gonna do naturally that she wants to do for you, and there's gonna be stuff you want to do. It's all
Let's get out here that.
You use that when you use that word.
Let's get out here that they want to cuddle, fam. There's guys out here that don't even want to cuddle.
Yeah, what? Wait, hold on. See,
Do you mean, fam? What are we dealing with out here, fam?
who are you around,
Yeah,
fam?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Who are you around?
You'd be so fucking surprised,
Where
man.
you at, my guy?
Over there, fam.
Man said, guy, they don't want to
You'd be fucking surprised. I didn't say it's me, but you'd be surprised, fam. I hear stories from the man, them, fam.
Nah, I don't know what the.
They might need to
stories
go
are coming
counselling,
crazy.
fam. Sounds wrong, fam.
But no, but you'd be surprised how much I hear it from women. Like, they're actually like anti-soft shit. And I'm like,
Because
why are you so anti the
no,
love, fam?
because some of them have been on the soft thing for time and they've had enough.
Don't come fix yourself with me, fam. Just cause man them enjoyed before. I wanna fucking enjoy it too, fam. Don't get tough with me.
Wait, are you?
Don't get fucking tough with me, fam.
No,
Remain
but
soft, fam.
Are you going to? What's the right word to describe? Are you gonna ensure that the softness stays there? Like,
Bro, I'm a fucking Doctor Strange, so I can't predict the future.
Yeah,
but
see
you
what
gotta
I'm
show
saying?
me
See
a
what I'm
good
saying?
time
So
out
and
there,
that's why
fam.
they have their
Fuck,
guard
man.
up, fam. Cause
Nah,
I'm
fam.
not gonna drop my guard.
I say this to
and then
everyone.
You turn bad.
I say this to everyone. There's no growth in the comfort zone. You can't always approach someone with being guarded up, bro. You're never gonna grow. How are you gonna allow that vulnerability to allow something to actually manifest and grow?
There is no growth in a comfort zone.
You're just guarded 24/7. So how are you ever gonna let your guard down to actually begin to trust that person, invest in that person?
Certain
You're not
people-
thinking, oh, man was gonna hurt
You
you.
can understand. Certain people.
Brother, go counselling and
Listen,
heal, fam.
listen, certain people have said, I've done exactly what you just said, and they've been getting punished.
Listen.
Every single time they drop their guard. Straight.
Listen, you gotta deal with
heartache,
bare frogs
heartbreak.
Nah,
before
Jay,
you find the queen, fam.
It's true.
Brother, how many
You got-
frogs you trying to deal
Jay,
with?
Brother, it's a cold war for the streets are cold right
It is
now.
cold, and that relates back to healing, fam. Like, obviously, man, talking like man, some guru or whatever, but I can't lie. If you get hit with something, until
time out,
you've
man.
actually healed from it and you get me,
Yeah, don't
taken
talk to
out,
nobody,
don't
man.
just throw yourself into something else, because that's when there's wounds that are not, you get me, closed properly. You know, just slashing it back open with something else.
Like now,
And
say for example,
the
you didn't know how to,
relationship is bleeding again.
like you didn't know how to handle situations in your early 20s. So obviously now you're just getting moved about, passed about. So now in your later 20s, now you want to come with sense. But it's like,
Man said come with sense.
So what?
no, obviously man can grow. Don't get me wrong, that sounded mad.
So
Obviously,
I should stay the same one.
no, but it's like
We
we fought. So what? I've been hurt in the past, so I'm gonna still fucking use that as an excuse in my late 20s. I've been hurt in the bro. You gotta let that shit go, fam.
And they did.
No, bro. You're
Some
still coming to
people-
me with the same pain,
Some people are
fam.
healing slow, innit?
They don't come to me then.
Slow
fam.
roast.
They don't come to me because people wanna really like.
No,
Like
but
say for
cool.
example, have sexual entanglements and all this and that, but then you can't deal with the emotional side of the person. You're quick to fuck them, but can't deal with them properly. And then you wonder why situations manifest and how arguments happen because why? I was ready to open up in a certain aspect, this and that. It weren't the sex to me, but to you, vice versa. This sounds bare personal.
Yeah, that sounds mad.
It's not even personal.
But I say
But
it
I'm just
sounds
getting
like
more passionate with the explanation
straight
because
out
it
the
is
memoirs,
that,
fam.
literally that. It's
Hey.
like,
That,
It don't make
asked you
sense,
before,
man.
You know,
what?
if you need to
But I'm a heel man, so stop that, fam. I'm a heel man, fam. No, that I ain't hurting me,
You
man.
good, fam. You good, fam. He said,
No,
man,
that ain't hurting
hey,
me,
you
fam.
nigga talk, you nigga
I'm
talk to
just
the
saying,
man,
I wouldn't. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that.
man. Let us know, man. Hey.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, no, it's just crazy. Because I have a lot of female friends, I have a lot of male friends. So I just heard a lot of perspectives. It's like, what the fuck's really going on out here, bro? Like, why are you still dating if you ain't over certain situations? You're just about to hurt someone else and continue the cycle over there, and it's just a forever going cycle. And you're
No,
like,
but this is
can we
why-
actually act our age now?
This is why I say you need to be sort of clued up in like when you're dating and stuff, because you need to be able to read signs, especially if you've gone through certain situations in the past. You should be able to see signs of if you're trying to move on and you're going to talk to someone. If you see flags of anything that shows that you might not be ready to actually go back into this, kick back. Or two, the person showing you certain flags that don't make sense. I think people need to stop doing this. I can change him, or it's not that deep, or but it might be deep, fam. Just if you see a red flag, kick back, fam. There's no shame in starting again. Like you said earlier, there's bare fish in the sea, fam. Why
Some
do you
people
think
need
it's
to
focused on
assess the
this one?
situation accurately, fam. Sometimes, look at the situation for what it is. It's not always going to be what you want, but sometimes enjoy the ride while it
Sometimes
lasts.
Kanye West flashing lights is playing in your head.
Sometimes
fam.
enjoy the ride while it lasts. fam.
It's different.
You got to understand that certain men get in
It's
situations and certain females get in situations where they want this to be that. Listen,
But sometimes
It's a
you get
play
me.
right
Sometimes
now,
you want to
fam.
manifest the
Hope.
love. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
hope.
think that you get
It's
me.
hope.
You might
It's
be
a
able
quick
to
friendly
change somebody.
here.
Sometimes
It's
you
hope.
think
Ain't a
that
tournament, fam.
you got the little something,
Not a
something
long
there
run.
that's able to make that person change. You get me? So
It's
sometimes
hope.
there's a lot of
People are
work for that.
stupid anyway. Why you want to change someone?
It is. You're
Because
too
you
much of a
think you
pessimist.
might have the minerals to make that person the man or the woman that they need to be, or you would want them
So
to
now-
be for you to be whatever you want.
I can understand that thought process if it's like my first rodeo. So after like 5 or 6 failed situationships, you're still thinking you can change.
You
people
might
like
be
that.
the problem.
You might be the fucking problem from
Yeah,
accountability, bro.
After 5 failures back to back, sit down.
Go
Breather.
heal.
Yeah.
Go
Something's
church,
wrong.
counselling,
Yeah, something's
therapy. One of them,
You can't, and then you can't be
the
telling
NHS
me,
has
oh,
something
it's
to help
my
you.
ex. Something. You can't keep bringing the same excuse.
No.
We just didn't get along, or things don't work. Bro, it might be you.
And that's why.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, there's nothing wrong with taking time and healing yourself, man. But just don't string nobody along. That's it, fam. Heal.
It's a wicked man out here, though.
I know.
There's
I
a
know
lot
something.
of
That's what you
It's
for
bare
man.
man that needs to
wicked
heal.
man out here. Let's not forget that. It's a wicked man out here and there's some wicked women out here.
Yeah,
But
even
anyway,
wickeder.
Oh, the women be the wickedest. The women be the wickedest.
Hey, I see some dangerous stuff women have done. You know.
I think it
Like
goes
stories.
both. I think it goes both ways, fam.
It goes, yeah, it goes, definitely goes both.
Like, it
ways.
goes both ways. Don't get me wrong. But I think in 2024, gal them are moving cheeky with it, but
So
they're
far,
they're
it's
extra
been looking
saucy with
crazy.
it. Look how much shit come out
Is it
this year.
though? Is it though? Because the
My girl cheating on her husband. My girl going on stage.
Damn.
The women don't care no
Oh,
more.
they're 2-1 up.
They don't care no fucking more, fam.
They're 2-1 up.
They
They're
don't
2-1 up.
business, bro.
It's killing me right
Yeah.
now.
And they're winning.
They're 2-1 up still.
And they're
Oh,
winning.
my man's giving us the 1 point.
And they're working right now.
And
they're
they're
winning.
winning. But they're flexing on the man them too, fam.
Right, you're done. I said they're working.
We love it. They're shining.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, right now, this might be the year of the women, fam.
Like, even my girl came out when she did an apology. All the people talking about, oh, he bought the tickets. I bought the tickets.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey,
I bought the tickets.
that part I know a humble certain man, fam. She's like,
Yeah, I'm all about taking my man.
I really did
out
think he
and
bought the
make
tickets. I really did think. So when she said that now, I know how women be getting down these days. They got money.
Exactly, that's why I wouldn't put it
That
past
money.
her
It's
buying
only
tickets.
concert tickets though. That's not a big thing though.
They got extra 2 bills.
I be seeing the concert
Bill
prices
tickets.
these
Nah,
days.
man.
A bill ticket.
On Malay tickets ain't no 2 bills, fam. No disrespect to
bill
Malay.
ticket.
Front rail like that.
Bro, that's general standard. That means she just got there
Yeah,
early.
she got a bill ticket.
They said she
fam.
got an early bird.
She just got there. No, not even early, but she just got to the concert man earlier and got to the
priority
front.
ticket, so.
Oh, that's needy. That's needy.
You
though.
don't, bro.
Hey, that's me. I'm not gonna lie. That's me.
That's standing.
Hold on. So one time you get into the concert, there, that's me.
That's what I'm saying. You better move it like she paid extra money. She got some
That's
VIP pass. No, bro.
That's needy,
Those
fam.
are normal
If I ever
tickets
see
that
any
she
of you,
bought.
man,
Her buying them tickets is not a massive gesture, bro.
Hey,
the
there's
tickets
only-
is probably like 40 bar each. A pigs each max.
Yeah, true. There's
That's
only-
not O2 as well, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's true. There's
Bro,
only like 1 or 2.
She spent a bill. She knew that she
go
spent
for
5
it.
bills or something. She only spent a bill of them tickets, rude boy. I bought the tickets. Okay.
I never flex
You
your
bought
chest,
them
fam.
little tickets.
Never
talking about I
flex
bought
your
the
chest, bro.
That don't change
No,
anything anyway.
Put it down,
Them
fam.
man's their money
That
don't
makes
go
it
there,
worse.
so it's different.
That
It's
makes it
different,
worse. You bought tickets to come and embarrass man. Nah.
Yeah,
So you actually
crazy.
brought me here to embarrass me. That's
what's
worse.
scary.
That's what I would rather I bought the tickets
I'll
to
try to
embarrass me. At
defend
least
you.
I bought the tickets. You brought me here to embarrass me.
I was trying to defend.
You're wicked. You're wicked.
I was trying to defend still.
You're wicked. But anyway,
Still wicked.
man's gonna run off there anyway. But there's been a lot of cheating happening right now out on the socials. A lot of things, a lot of ups and downs. But listen, we all know the game is dirty. But right now,
Can we all just stay together?
we know the game is dirty. But right now, man, just seeing all the back doors, all the mad thing that's going on.
Love is still up there. Don't let all the cheating. that you think-
100%.
The winter
Love is
has been cold.
Summer's
the summer
coming, man.
is going to be hot.
I will end it there. That's another episode from the SOS podcast. You already know you had 365 DGT all up in the. Oh, I don't even say it like that. But yeah,
Pause.
we there
Why?
and we out. Bow.
Wow.